Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, I yield myself as much time as I may consume. Thank you, Mr. Chair. I had several members that were talking, saying that they were vaccinated and encouraged people to be vaccinated. I actually did my vaccination on Facebook to encourage people to be vaccinated. The question is it a choice or requirement to move forward? And so I'm not here to disparage the vaccine at all. I just think it should be people's choices. We clarify that was brought up. I want to reiterate again. This does not affect any of the entry requirements that have been put on people coming from China. There will be an amendment in the package to reinforce that it doesn't do anything to move forward. And the question is, we had a hearing earlier today, and for the first time I heard there's actually a plan to try to unwind the emergency pandemic. That's the first time I heard today. We've been asking for that for a year. So we want to move these bills forward because other countries have started opening up. Other countries have moved forward. We heard the president say the pandemic is over. We heard the president say in this chamber last night that COVID doesn't run our lives anymore. And so we need to do our proper role of oversight. And I will point out that if there is another strain of COVID so when it says that not only does it undo the mandate, it undoes any similar mandates, it's only in COVID. So if there's another kind of pathogen, unfortunately, hopefully not, but comes into our country, it can be addressed. But we can come together. We came together when COVID first broke in 2020. I remember flying back on an airplane that had 3 people on it right in the height of COVID so we could come back and cast a vote. We all came together and did that. And so, we rise to the occasion as we move forward. The question is, let's get back to normal. This is a bill that brings us back to normal. Has nothing to do with the effectiveness of the vaccine. As I said, I took mine on Facebook, so I had so people would see that I felt it was safe. I just don't want to force somebody else to do it. And this is an opportunity for us to end this mandate and continue to work, as I want to work with my colleague on the Energy and Commerce Committee, as we unwind this pandemic before May the 11th, that we do it together, and we do it in a way that we recognize COVID is still here. When they say it's not a pandemic, it's endemic, that doesn't mean it's gone away. It means we still have to mitigate and deal with it. And there will be opportunities for us to work bipartisan in a way to do so as we move forward out of this emergency order, which was last week's bill. But in this bill, it's time for us to move forward like the rest of the world as well. So I encourage my colleagues to support this bill. There will be some amendments also encouraged to move forward on as we debate later today. And I will yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman from Kentucky yields back.